Let's talk about something you probably never thought was connected: your hotel's housekeeping team and your ranking on sites like Booking.com. It sounds a little out there, right? But what if I told you that how fast a room gets cleaned has a direct and massive impact on your online sales? We're going to dig into how this hidden connection is actually shaping who wins and who loses in the hotel game today. So let me just kick things off with a pretty bold question. Is your housekeeping team, the people working incredibly hard to make your room spotless, are they actually killing your online revenue? And the answer, believe it or not, might be yes. And it has nothing to do with how well they clean. It's all about the speed of information. To really get this, you have to make a big mental shift. See, in today's world, your hotel isn't just a physical building with rooms and beds. For all intents and purposes, it's a listing. It's a product on a digital shelf. And just like any product, if a customer can't see it, well, it might as well not exist. And that leads us to what I like to call the visibility puzzle. You see this all the time, right? Fantastic hotels, great photos, good prices, but for some reason, they just can't seem to climb the rankings on the big online travel agencies, the OTAs. They're doing all the marketing stuff right, but they're still stuck. It's an SEO problem, search engine optimization, and the answer lies in something these algorithms care about way more than you think. Look, we all get caught up thinking it's about having the slickest photos or the cheapest price. And yeah, that stuff matters. But what the algorithms on these sites really crave, the thing they value above almost everything else, is reliability. They want to show customers hotels that are a sure thing, a hotel that won't cause problems, won't have overbookings, and makes the whole process smooth and profitable for them. So, if reliability is the goal, what's the number one enemy? Well, it's this sneaky, hidden problem that creates what we call invisible inventory. These are rooms that are perfectly clean, ready to go, but to anyone trying to book online, they have simply vanished. And here's the official name for this villain: inventory lag. Think of it as a gap in time. It's the delay between the moment a room is physically ready in the real world and the moment the hotel's computer system gets the memo and puts it up for sale online. This little delay, this is where your sales go to disappear. Let me just paint a picture for you of how this actually plays out. At 12 p.m., a housekeeper finishes a room. It's perfect. But the system, the PMS, doesn't get updated until the end of their shift, let's say at 3 p.m. That means for 3 entire hours, from 12:01 to 2:59, that perfectly good room is totally invisible online. To any last-minute traveler looking to book, your hotel looks completely sold out. Poof, gone. So you might be thinking, okay, a few hours, what's the big deal? To understand why it's a huge deal, we have to try and think like an algorithm. We have to look at this whole thing from the OTA's point of view. Just think about it. The OTAs are running a business. They want to feature partners that make them money with zero friction. That means they want to see high availability, that your digital shelf is always full. They hate rejection rates from things like overbookings. And here's the kicker: they demand fast system sync. A hotel that lets clean rooms sit there invisibly for hours is, in the algorithm's eyes, an unreliable partner. And unreliable partners get pushed down the list. Okay, enough of the doom and gloom. Here is the best part. This problem is completely fixable. And it doesn't mean you have to pour more money into marketing. Nope, it's an operational fix, a real-time fix. It really just boils down to a simple choice. There's the old way. Housekeepers clean, they keep a paper list, and at the end of the day, someone types all that info into the computer. And then there's the new way. The second a housekeeper is done, they tap a button and that room is instantly available for sale online, real time. And this table just connects all the dots perfectly. Is your ranking low? Well, the operational failure is probably those end-of-shift updates. The SEO solution? Give your housekeepers a simple mobile device for instant updates. You look sold out by 2 p.m. every day? That's because the front office isn't checking what's actually ready. The fix is a new inventory audit to get those rooms online. And what about high cancellations? You might be selling ghost inventory, rooms that are actually damaged. The solution is for maintenance to instantly tag those rooms as out of order in the system so they can't be sold. See, operations are SEO. Now, let's talk about the cost. Because this isn't just some abstract theory about algorithms. This has a real, tangible, and frankly painful impact on your bottom line. So let's run through a quick, conservative scenario. Let's say you have just 10 rooms that are clean but invisible for those 3 hours in the middle of the day. In that window, every single person frantically searching on their phone for a last-minute room in your city, they don't even know you exist. You've lost them before you even had a chance. And the result? We're talking thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars in potential revenue just gone. And this isn't a one-off hit. This is a leaky pipe, dripping money from your business every single day you operate with a slow, outdated process. Which brings us right back to this central, honestly game-changing idea, and this quote just says it all. Housekeeping speed is actually an SEO tool. It's not just a cleaning task, it's a marketing function. It's the engine that literally stocks your digital shelf. And to really make this work, it requires this final and, I think, most powerful mindset shift. The person cleaning the room is no longer just a housekeeper. In a modern, digitally savvy hotel, they are an inventory manager. They are the very first person in the entire chain of command who can put your product on the shelf to be sold. That's not just a job, that's a strategic role. So the takeaway here is actually pretty simple, but it's totally transformative. Get the room cleaned physically, then make it visible digitally, instantly. The hotels that can nail this sync between the physical and the digital worlds are the ones that are going to win the visibility game. So the real question you have to ask yourself isn't about your marketing budget. It's this: is your hotel operating at the speed of the internet?